This is a real mystery. All right, we'll get started. Welcome. Thank you everyone for coming today to listen to Kriss talk about her show. So we've been talking about this for almost a year.
Yeah.
In the works when Kriss started bringing in a couple of different things, asking questions. How is it going to evolve? Where is it going to go? Are you going to show it anywhere? And then we started talking and saying, yes, but where? And I said, what about here? Let's do it here. There's enough space. Your stuff is big. So after talking about that, you then approached us with this idea of what about some sort of sculpture outside? So then you brought your idea to Dave.
Yep.
And that was...
And to you first,
yes,
and then to Dave, yep.
So that was like 6 months in the making. So after the success of the show, we decided let's start doing artist talks at the Frame Center like everyone else and get the community involved and share ideas. So Kriss will introduce herself, talk about process, and go through some of her work that's showing up here, and then we can go through any questions anyone has too. Okay.
And eat cake and drink more wine.
Yes. All right. So thank you so much for coming. And here's Kriss.
Okay. Thank you, Dina. Well, first of all, Dina's just been amazing pulling this all together. It's just been great working with you. It really has been. And Claude, too, with all the photography. And I've got more coverage. It's been wonderful. Okay, so I had, by special request, somebody said I should start back to when I was 20, what kind of led me to all of this, because the first 30 years I worked in electronics. I started at Sylvania and Needham, and then I worked at Polaroid in Cambridge, and then finally at Northrop in Norwood. So I started out in Norwood. I started out working on the bench. I was soldering circuit boards, and and worked my way up to manufacturing engineer by the time I left, which was basically taking the engineering drawings and turning them into work instructions for the production floor. So a lot of it was, drawing out processes and stuff like that. But I hated it. I was indoors, and all of these stickers are from, and over there are from my work at Northrop. So I hated being indoors. And so finally, when Northrop was merged with Grumman, and then they got bought out by Allied Signal. They were going to move out of state. Everybody in the company was devastated, and I said, yes. I was just so happy to be the golden handcuffs, because it was a hard job to leave. I think insurance was $1.63. Everything, just the pay was good, and so it was hard. So anyway, so then I worked for another small startup company, which went from, so what we did was we took out gyros and we put them into guidance systems that went into anything from the space shuttle to, unfortunately, stuff like the Tomahawk missile, which is in the news right now, AMRAAM missiles, Phoenix. So it was just not me. But anyways, so I worked at a company that did fiber optic gyros, and then I left. I got accepted at the museum school in Boston, and that was like going to kindergarten. I tell you, for anybody that's creative, if you can go into the museum school, because you can go here and do sculpture, you can do painting, you can do ceramics. I mean, it's just like, and it's just, you just go do it. So that was really fun. But after 2 years, I thought I would have to get a good job when I got out of there. Besides, it was getting very expensive. So I went to Mass College of Art and ended up getting a degree in architectural design. So anyway, so going back to how I got to where I am, while I was in school, I worked with a landscaper, and I was basically a laborer, but I learned all the tools for cutting stone, and that's when I really found my love for stone. So I think that came next. The stone came next, and then after that came the painting of the stones. But they all kind of talk to each other. Everything I do seems to revolve around stuff outside. And the birds, they start from stones that I love. And then I put drill holes in the stone, put dowels in, and then the birds kind of create themselves. But I can, so here is, let me show you, when I'm working on a project for a stone, like this was the one for the library, you know, I'll do a sketch, and then I'll pass these around, but you can see how I make a patent for the bench, and it's just a lot of cutting. And then this is a bench that's at the Art Complex Museum. This one here, my favorite thing though is to find a large rock and then see something in it. This particular rock, I saw a bird, and then on this side, so it had this rock had 4 eyes, but it had a bird, a man, and a rhinoceros on one end. So it's just, it's very playful. Let me see, you can look at the rest of these when you're up here.
Do you travel to find your works?
Oh, anywhere. Yeah, you know, Maine's a great source. Up on the Golden Road, there's, you know, and any rivers.
Sure.
You know, so it's anything that we can lift ourselves and get into the truck, you know. But it's fun. So, so what else? Oh, we got some of these blocked, but let me see. What next? Let me stop for a second. So I started my own business out of working with the stone, and it was Designs Outdoors, and then that went to about 2015, and then I kind of tapered off. And then during COVID, I started with the birds, you know, and that was a great. I think all artists found that it was like great to, you know, to have so much time to spend on art. You know, you weren't going out doing other things, so you could stay in your studio. And another thing that I found really interesting when I was researching for doing this particular thing, this talk. Don't know where it is. Okay, take a breath. Any questions? In 2011, I got a phone call from a woman in Chicago, and she asked if I wanted to be in a book by Marlo Thomas. So I am in this book here, and the book didn't go very far, but it was still kind of nice to be. Yeah.
That's great.
Right. I never met Marlo Thomas, but.
Is it all women in that book?
Yes. Yeah, women that made career changes in midlife.
Okay.
How did they find you?
You know, good question. As I said, this woman from Chicago called, and yeah, a little strange.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What do they consider midlife?
Yeah, I was 63, I think. Isn't that what it said there? Yeah, and yeah, so it was, so that must have been 2013 then. I was born in 1950. Yeah. Okay, so I'm all over the place here, sorry.
So what are the birds made from?
Okay, so was another thing. I don't know, Debbie Summers. So I did a lot of things with throwing down paint in tar paper, and Debbie participated in one of those.
Summer we had.
Yeah.
It was more fun.
Yeah. So that's how it starts: is roll down a big roll of tar paper, and then just keep throwing down paint, and using compressed air or water to make it move around. And then once it's dry, you tear it into pieces, and that's what. So they're not painted again afterwards. They're just, and that's why you get the nice edges on some of them. Yeah.
I remember seeing you at Saquist, and I'd never met you, and you were down in the sand doing the tar paper. I'm like, who the hell is that? Now I know.
Yeah.
How did you discover tar paper was a great, surface for painting?
It really is. It lasts. I mean, it's definitely, lasts a long time up on a roof. I think that was one of the things I was just looking for, is where, I don't know where I put it, but always do art and always do with what you have. If you have nothing else, find something. And Claude's agreeing. I guess he went to Mass College of Art, and I think our class thing was Mass Art made me fearless, and I think that's it. You just go for it. Yeah, everybody's agreeing, yeah. And I think, and I was going to start with this before, but I think a lot of us, we hate to put our work out there. So to get an opportunity like this, to show so much of my work and to talk about it is really very special, yeah. So, maybe what we could do is we could just walk around and I can talk to people, because I've got a lot of things set up where, if this doesn't mess Claude up too much, but we can have a piece of cake, and I can show you more of the individual stuff that.
I'd like to ask you to talk about one more thing before that, though.
Okay.
Let's talk about your yard in your studio and how immersed you are making your artwork within that space. So, going to your home, I think people might be picturing tar paper, on a table, or just really talk about, you have this path in the woods that you just roll these huge pieces of tar paper and immerse yourself in this space. And then you must take tons of time to tear and manipulate all of that. But tell us a little bit about your yard and your workspace.
Oh, okay, cool, yes.
And then more into the stonework too.
Okay, yeah. I guess I do kind of take it for granted. I have a kiln in the cellar. I have a wood shop. I have a stone yard with a stone shed, and I also with an excavator and a skid steer, and a very large studio. So, yeah, some of you have been there, and it's taken a long time to get to this point, and I do hope to have a tour in June and bring more people to see it, because I've got water features, in stonework. So I guess everywhere you go, there's probably something to do.
Yeah, it's an amazing space.
It's magical.
I'm over by Camp Wing in Duxbury on Myrtle Street. Yeah.
I think you're a great model for artists because you're not afraid of materials. It
Oh.
doesn't matter what it is. If it's a piece of paper on the water, or if it's a piece of tar paper, or rocks on the side of the road, or whatever it is. Many artists stick and stay with one particular material that they're comfortable with. But you're always looking and always searching for new ways to work with materials. That is,
Oh,
it's really, I
interesting.
really so admire that about you, and
Oh,
your
thank you.
enthusiasm and curiosity about materials is really, really inspiring.
Oh, well, thank
And I
you.
don't know if anyone knows this, but she also makes and designs her own jewelry,
Oh,
which is stunning. Okay, it goes on and on. Right. So she's friends with the men that make the wooden bowls, and she gets their scraps. And she made bird feeders out of them, and they're so cool. And they're hanging in her yard. I mean, anything. You give her anything, she'll make something from it.
well, thank you. Thank you.
It's a gift.
I'm a
It's
nudge.
real gift. It's true. And it is right, because you don't have fear. You just go for it.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Well, good. So you're all going to have to come to my studio in June. I'll pick a
Great.
date and studios. And yeah, that will be fun. That will be fun. Okay, so come on. We'll. Is that enough, Dina?
Yeah, I mean,
You were going to talk. We're going to talk more.
Dinner with your husband twice.
Yes.
we can certainly take some things off the wall if you want and
Okay.
bring them to you instead of moving everyone around.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, these two here. Oh, actually, yeah, and I have right. So, yeah. I need somebody to rein me in here. Okay. So this here is. I went up to everybody knows Sally Dean, I'm sure, right? So I went up to Gott's Island with her, which was just a fantastic trip.
Did you say Block Island?
No, Gott's Island,
Okay.
off of the coast of Maine.
Yes.
And so these, I have this right? Yeah, this is right. Okay, so this island is just all rock. And what it seems like is all of the rocks have fallen down around the island. So this was kind of what I was trying to capture here. So I was thinking that at one point, all of these, because they're like segmented, all of these rocks were upright. I swear, you know, and then a big storm came in and they all laid down. And it's sometimes too, I believe that there's a life to rocks. And who knows, you know, maybe they were alive at one point. We don't know what's going on with this crazy world of ours. And so I had this idea that they were all free. And so this kind of led to other rock paintings. It was just kind of a start. Here's another one of kind of my process. I'll start with, you know, this is 8 feet. And I'll kind of do some charcoal sketching. And then I'll just add more color and more color and more color. Actually, this is supposed to go this way. We're going down this way. So these actually were bird baths. They're all bird baths that I've done. But then this painting totally changed and became something else. Getting back to serendipity and intuition, the name of the show. I believe, sometimes I really believe that I'm just fulfilling the inevitable. I've just said that before, but I really do. It seems like things come to me, and then I realize afterwards, oh, okay. But in this case, I found these 2 rocks. Now, I mean, I think it is totally amazing to find 2 rocks. I mean, I drilled a hole in the middle of them, but that were so similar in shape. You know, and so so that led to this. This is actually painted vellum, and so it was just cut out to match these 2 rocks. So it seems like one thing always kind of leads to another. This is up in Maine, at so a couple from Duxbury bought it.
Did you find the rocks together where you were?
Yeah, they came on a pallet. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they came on a pallet of rocks, and the 2 of them. But just the fact that they both had this, you know, I mean, and they definitely were rough formed. So.
Were they local rocks that you got?
I can't remember where I got the pallet from, but Bluestone, it's probably Pennsylvania or something. I don't know. A lot of times it is, or Vermont. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you say you get rocks delivered on a pallet, that's if you have a project in mind that you're going to use them for, or do you just have them delivered to you and then decide what you're going to do with them?
There's usually a project, yeah, and it's usually a landscaping project. It's usually not an art project. And then I remember when I was working with Bill Richmond, I was driving him crazy because I want that one. I'm going to take this one. You know, he says, would you just go to work? Yeah, right. Yeah, and yeah. So, what else?
You talk about your process of making the permanent sculptures that Dave commissioned you to work on.
Oh, yeah.
So the type of stone and how the idea evolved from one thing to another, and then who you worked on them with.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely important. Okay, so the 3 frames outside. So that's Bluestone, and that came from Laconia, Gilbert Block up in Laconia. And actually I guess he's my brother-in-law, works up there. No, my niece's husband works up there. And so went up there and got the blocks. I had talked to Dave about an idea to do this and gave him a plan. There was going to be 5, but it seems like the 3 are good. So Dina hooked me up. Well, Dave first approved the project. Dina hooked me up with Jenna Reedy's husband, Jenna Reedy's husband, Seamus, And I tell you, the two of us would just love at first sight. I mean, he's just very, very talented, and so he did the. The granite posts came from my yard, and they're fitted on top of the. They're let me see, mortised into the granite, and they're pinned, and they're also set in cement, so they're very secure. And of course, the whole idea is to be interactive, so you can put your face in there and, have it as a frame. So, yeah, I feel like I'm shortening everything, but I'm doing the best I can. But I could talk, questions will come, yes, yeah. So, so we can walk around. I can, answer other questions. Any specific questions, I'd be glad to answer, and yeah, be good.
Can you talk about your process with your larger pieces?
Okay, yeah, because I use a scraper. I don't really use a brush too much. I mean, I do.
You talked about paper too. Can you explain it?
Oh yeah, so I buy Strathmore 400 on a roll, 40-yard roll, and so I lay. It's a little pain in the beginning because it's it's so hard to get it flat, but I put it on an 8-foot piece of plywood. And it can take such a beating. I mean, you can wet it, you can paint, you can wet it, you can scrape, you can wet it, you can paint. I mean,
Watercolor paper?
It's Strathmore mixed media paper. Oh, yeah, 400. Yeah, and it's great stuff. Really, really like it. So a lot of this is. So it looks like you've probably seen them, the little like spatula type thing, but you just in your hand. And so a lot of this is just, putting in colors, scraping off, putting on a lot of color and then wetting it and scraping it all off again and just repeating that over and over and over again. And then kind of in the end, putting in areas of more color.
Do you use any other material other than paint, like chalks or pastels?
Yes, some of the new paint, I actually have some over here that, Jane, on that table there's a couple of small.
Papers. I came in yesterday and there were papers on the table downstairs. Is that what
Yes, yeah, there's some small ones there that have some paint on them. Some chalk, yes, those, yeah.
Do you want me to stand and hold them?
Those are wet, by the way, Jane.
Yeah, so this here is, so that's interesting, because this, you say chalk. This one here has chalk on top of it.
Strathmore paper?
No, this is just, I don't know, heavy drawing, watercolor paper, but that's not the same. I don't think it's the same.
Does this
Yeah.
Strathmore paper come in sheets as well, or is it just
400, I think you get it in a book. I think you can get it, Strathmore 400. This one has chalk on it. Yeah, and you can see how the kind of the texture of the chalk is nice on top of the paint. And then, of course, I spray on that fixative, so it shouldn't come off too much.
any more of these, or do you want a big one?
No, that's good. That's fine. Thank you. Yeah, you can bring the big one over. That would be cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, why not?
Bring the big one. The yellow?
Yeah, yeah.
Bring the yellow over
I like
here.
those colors.
So the first, this was the first time I worked with the golden open acrylics. And so I just wanted to, and this has chalk on it too. But I just kind of did it and left it alone, as opposed to me working and working and working. And it's because just the colors are so brilliant.
Did you
Yeah.
like the open?
Open acrylics, I love. Oh yeah, it goes with my pants. Yeah.
Start making clothes next, right?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Do you want these?
Oh,
laid
these.
out?
Oh, okay. So
These are kind of interesting.
yeah. So a lot of times
Want to lay them out on the floor?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you like them?
So a lot of times when I get frustrated, I'll cut my paintings up, which kind of takes you to another place. What is this one? I don't know what the note is for, but Winter Jetty. Yeah. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
This one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and there's more. Yeah. So this one kind of looks like a, I don't know, a big bum. Yeah. But I'll probably go in and do more to these. Oh, that was interesting. I'm reading a book, Mona's, what is it? Mona's something.
Mona's eyes, or-
Through Mona's Eyes, and it said something that Leonardo da Vinci thought a painting was never finished. And I thought that was pretty interesting because that I kind of, if these come home, they'll probably totally change. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah.
I know, that's a good question. How does your work compare or contrast from your stone to your paper? Like rock, paper, scissors. Because your stonework is, like, do you feel like it's done compared to like the 2D stuff that it's hard to know?
Oh, what do you mean? Like when I'm working on
Like a sculptural piece, you must have a different feel about it being complete or whatever it is compared to.
Oh, yeah.
It's more of the process.
Yeah, that's
I
at
don't know.
Bob Hale's house. Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
how do the two kind of work together for you?
I guess. No, I guess I kind of just when I'm painting, I'm painting. When I'm doing stone, I'm doing stone. I can't. I definitely think one influences the other. But and even when I do paint, I paint big. So that was a while ago. But yeah, what else is up
Do you
here?
ever paint in oils or is it all acrylic?
Yeah, I did at school. I painted in oils for a while, but now it's just acrylics. Yeah, I get too messy. Yeah. Yeah.
When you paint that large, do you start with an idea smaller and paint it smaller and then make it bigger, or you just go for it?
I very seldom do I have anything in my head.
Okay.
Well, you can tell by the way I'm talking. It's kind of hard to get it all out. Yeah, no, it's just I kind of just keep going. Yeah, and a lot of artists, it is what's so hard writing an artist statement and stuff because it's just it's everything changes. You know what it is? I just love the process. I love the process of doing art. So and then when something comes out nice, that's that's like whoa.
So when you paint, are you mostly painting from home at home, or are you off site sometimes painting?
Mostly at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your favorite spot? Like, what's your favorite landscape? What do you think influences you the most?
Oh, Maine. Anything in Maine. I want to move to Maine. Always have. Yeah. Yeah, I just love the water and the rocks and the mountains and the rocks and the birds. Yeah. Oh, to get these gigantic, like to have them at the botanical gardens, 20 feet tall. Oh, that would be on great big boulders, Get the gnomes out of there. Yeah. Yeah, no, that would be a dream. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Kriss needs a bigger studio. If anyone has one, they just give up. She's outgrowing.
Maybe a 2 or 3 floor barn, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Like the barn you used to have. Yeah.
I'm always looking for you, Kriss. I'm always looking.
Good. Good. Thank you all for helping.